Alright, what up though? In a minute, so I shot a good old video. But I got a little content, man, about this damn country we living in, man. So, let me sad to say this. I know a lot of guys be, you know what I'm saying, got a big thing going on across this country, United States of America, about men and women, how women should act. You know what I'm saying? Alpha, beta, and this relationship issues. You blame it on the fucking government, man. Blame it on the white man. Like, if this was Russia, it'd be more traditional, conservative, because of your leader, whoever the leader is of your country or your group. Man, they set the tone, and I hate to admit it, man, the white man, historically, just been weak for a woman, man. They just too nice to women. They more beta, man. And that's who running the country. So you gotta think of the things that they do in the tone that they set. You know what I mean? Like, the average Caucasian music is beta-ish, whatever you may want to pronounce that. I created that word, maybe. Give me my props on that. But yeah, that's what it is, and that's pretty much what they do. Like, it's nobody's fault. They have to change the system. You know what I mean? Like, look what the, like, you gotta imagine, like, how, like, our president, or like whoever, like, you know what I'm saying, the white leaders may be, they wives talking to them crazy, and you know what I'm saying, they ain't running a household. You probably catch them at swinger events, or you know what I'm saying, they probably like to watch their wife get pounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that stuff just trickle on down to us. So you gotta just look at how rich people treat their women. You know what I'm saying? They cake them up. Like, look at the women that they get with. You know what I'm saying? They usually don't have to go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to that? What's wrong with being a little firm? And not saying that you have to be hard on a female, like, in no disrespect. But, you know what I'm saying? You most definitely have to, like, have a sense of tone. Be more like of a Malcolm X when it comes to your women. Put it like that. And Malcolm X was not hard on his woman at all, but he was just firm. Now, if you had more of a leader to set that type of tone, cause that's what put me in the mind of. He put me in the mind of a Malcolm X type of dude with his woman. And if you watch the movie Malcolm X, you will see. It ain't that he told his woman what to do. You know, he made it, his woman was submissive, and like, he was just more firm. Like, he just ain't let anything ride, and what he said, that's what it was. You know, if a woman talk back to you, that's disrespectful. You can't have that. You can't have that. You know what I'm saying? And look at even the Greek mythology from back then. Like, they was into all types of crazy stuff. So you gotta think, United States of America is ran by those type of people. Look what the stuff that they putting into women's head, to where it trickled down into the local societies and socialism. So yeah, you're gonna have a woman voicing up against a guy and making demands, well, they do this and that. And it really don't even supposed to be like that. Go to any other country, Middle Eastern, look how they behave around a man. You know what I'm saying? Even if they married, they cover their heads up. Like, I can't blame the society or your environment. You gotta blame your leader. That shit comes from the top and trickles down. If you see more rich dudes being more firm and being more Malcolm X minded in a way about towards women, And it's not about being hard on them. It's not being disrespectful. It's not saying, hey, no. But women do like masculinity. Women do want to tune into their nature. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like that nice shit. They don't want to peg you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Does that. Like, so you just, like I said, like, that's what that is. And you know what I'm saying? Like, until our leader of our country set the tone like that around a woman, it ain't gonna never trickle down on us. It's like a domino effect. Same thing with, like, you gotta think about, like, even like celebrities. Where do you think the trend come from? The celebrities. You see Kevin Gates drink 1942, so we'll drink it. Now you see, or if you hear Jeezy talk about tequila, guess what's popping now and still been popping? Tequila. And that's crazy that Ja Rule rapped about that shit first. You know what I'm saying? On his Pain album. A song called Ecstasy. He was talking about Avion and OJ. You know what I'm saying? But so even if rappers and your favorite celebrities, if there's to be more firm around a woman, that'll help trickle. When you seeing them getting whatever they want and ain't gotta go through nothing, you know what I'm saying? Still suing the dude. You supposed to have it to a point where broad she ain't even, might get her left mind and even think about suing you or calling the police. You know what I'm saying? Mine's don't though. I got mine's in check. We talking about the average. Because there's no way like real dudes, thorough dudes or stand-up guys should be getting walked on the way that they do. From celebrities, high earning guys, down to your local jokers. There's no way. And that's what's going on. I mean, is it starting to shift? Nah. So you see, and then that's another thing. That's why you think that a lot of who you think gonna see across seas tricking? White men. Goes to prove my theory and my fact. Like, they just weak when it comes to women. Like, today getting some firmness. You know, I tell a bro, hey man, be quiet. And it's not even being disrespectful. It's just she knowing she talking too much, or she knowing she's out of pocket. I'm like, hey man, what you doing? Hey man, go find something to do. And she go tune into her nature and go do it. Like, she ain't gonna be offended. She gonna like it. These dudes scared to do that. So now it's so fucked up overseas to where nigga, they looking at Americans like, nigga, I know what you over here for. And the white man fucked that up. They went over there with all that tricking and giving them women way more than they worth. Fucking the game up. I feel sorry for a black dude to do it, because you really fucking it up. Shit. And now you have a nigga like me trying to give a bitch the bare minimum. She calling me cheap. Nah, I ain't. That's what you probably actually worth. I'm not about to be giving you no $1,000 for nothing. You know what I'm saying? White men fuck it up, man, with these fetishes. Giving these women $1,000 to smell their feet. Some crazy ass shit like that, man. Like, come on now. Like, it come with your leader. So whoever the leader of the United States is, man, like Donald Trump. I think Donald Trump a little more firmer. But you never know. He had to do it in public though. He had to publicize how he check his woman and how she behave. That's gonna set the tone. It's all about setting that tone. That's what make the youngest want to be like the pimps, because they seen them do it. The pimps had set the tone. They had a broad behaving in front of them. They showcasing it. You have to showcase it. If you ain't showcasing it, you're not really showing the society on how it's supposed to be for real. You know what I'm saying? This has been damn near 10 minutes, but let me know, man, and pass this flavor around. Because that's who it is. It come from the top. Whoever in your circle got some cheese, they need to start setting the tone on how they showcase being treated in public when it comes to them and a woman, if they have one, suckers.